in the fintech experience and fintech vision, how they can collaborate with the banks and how should they behave with the banks or with the other financial institutions? Yeah.
Yeah. So I have seen many examples of the situation where startups want to cooperate with banks and financial institutions, and the banks want to cooperate, and it wasn't successful. It wasn't started yet because of the so-called gap of understanding. The most of the startups, especially the early stage startups, are technologically oriented. But the banks and the managers are business value oriented. So they don't understand to each other. So startups are presenting the technology, the vision for the future, but banks want to see on here what will be the delivered value. But it doesn't mean that there is no business value. So they just need to understand each other. So the solution for this gap, I see the importance on the both sides, especially on the bank side, to have someone who can interpret or interface this communication. So someone like an entrepreneur in residence or the specialized department where they can not just acquire the startup cooperation, but then they can execute the cooperation in the later stages, because then it will become the next step of the misunderstanding when they decide to cooperate. So the startup is not able to understand the corporate language in terms of the security processes, and can imagine that if they need to deal with the corporate procurement, it will be a nightmare for them. So that's the very important part for and the condition for the successful startup fintech cooperation.